Right, in this video we are going to do some shucking. Basically we're going to take the hard drive out of this, and what we're going to do with it is put it into my NAS drive, this little baby here. At the moment I have 3 hard drives in this little baby, and it's getting full up. It's 80% full at the moment. So these are all 10 terabyte hard drives, and I'm going to be adding another one to the end, this baby here. Don't have one in there at the moment, so I will have all 4 compartments will be hopefully full up, providing this is okay, of course. So yeah, so I bought this on Black Friday. It cost me about 160 odd £, and it's 12 terabytes. I did look at the 14 terabyte one, but it was £200 deal, and I thought, well, I can't really justify an extra £200 just for, you know, 2 terabytes basically. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to make sure it works first, then we're going to shuck it, and then I'm going to stick it in here. So with that, I just realised I haven't got a knife. Oh, actually, I have a screwdriver. So with that, let's get on with it. So basically what you've got to do is undo it, like so, or break the seal, I should say. I didn't get my knife out, that should do that. So you must test these before you do this, and if you're going to do something like this, I'm not sure how you stand with the warranty, because if you break it, it's down to you. So this is a 12 terabyte hard drive inside there. I don't need any of that, or do I? Well, I do. I need it to test it, just to plug it in, just to make sure it works, and then I don't need any of it. So like I said, bought this on a Black Friday, so hopefully it should all work, which I think it will. But we need to make sure it works first, otherwise if we shuck it and it doesn't work, we're buggered. Plug that into there. Should be a USB somewhere, probably still in here. Yep, a USB. I've got about 5 of these. But we're actually going to test it with the lead that came with it. Plug that in, move that out of the way for now. So we're going to plug it into the computer, and all we want to do is just to make sure it comes up and says, oh yeah, you've got a new hard drive. And obviously plug this into the mains. So where's my mains? Where's my lead? Where's my mains lead? Oh God. Got an extension lead somewhere, but all being used. Oh well, we'll have to undo this and then plug it in. There's one down there. Actually, there's one here. We can use this little baby. So basically plug that in like so. We have a light. See that? Give it a few seconds. And let's see if Windows is picking it up. There you go, just heard it. Waiting for it, waiting for it. Just going to make sure it's in there. Here it comes up on there. So that's working. Bring it over here. And let's see, right click on it, properties. So it says 10.9 terabytes. Use space 453 megabytes. So free space is 11.99999 basically, and yeah, so we got, you know, well it says 10.9, so 10.9 terabytes. So that's all I wanted to know. So it's working. I'm going to disconnect it from my Windows. It should close that. So that's ready to unplug. Like I said, all I needed to do was just to make sure she worked, and she works. Get out. That was a tight connection, so get rid of this little baby. Like I said, if you're going to do something like this, you might find you don't have any warranty with it. So I've done a few of these, and just have a look online. You should be able to find my videos quite easily. So basically you need something like this, a credit card, a couple of flathead screwdrivers, and find a nice little corner to get it under. Should go in somewhere along here, somewhere. You might have to lift it up a little bit. But we'll get in there. Are we in? Not yet, not yet. Try my screwdriver, can't get in there. That's better. Give it a little opening. Pop that in. Now we're in. So that's one side done. Do the other side. That's it. We've done it. There you go. There you go. Western Digital, 12 terabytes. Keep that there for now. And the rest of it should be fairly simple. Get these little rubbers out of the way just to make life a lot easier. Now this is your little LED light which you can just pull off like that. So that's nice and easy. See that? And then all we've got to do is get this baby out. Should be able to push it out one way or another. Try not to drop it, by the way, because vibration is very bad for it. Actually, we need to undo that screw. Just remembered. That'll be holding it in place. Should just come out now. There you go. Good job I remembered. Dun dun dun. There you go. That's it. Job done. Another screw there. And is that it? Are we there? Oh, a little bit more. The magnet's getting older, my screwdriver. There you go, it's better. So we don't need any of this. We can just remove that. That is the controller. Now something to bear in mind before we carry on. If you're going to stick this into a computer, you need to cover 3 of these. These 3 here. Well, actually, it's the third one in from this side. But normally, if you just cover all 3, it should still work. But if it's going in something like a NAS drive, the NAS drive should recognise it as it is. So it should just work. So what I'm going to do is remove all these bits out of the way, because we don't need these bits no more. So have a look, tidy up. I will stick a link in for the hard drive and for the NAS in case you're interested in buying one. And basically all we do is take that out and off. I always hurt my fingers doing this. Pop that off. And you want it that way round. Goes like that. Hopefully. Make sure it's in properly. Feels about right. Put these back on. So that's it. And that should be ready to go. Pop that back in now. And that is it. And all we've got to do now is plug in the power and the network cables, and it will recognise it and start doing some work on it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it will work. Right, so she's up and running now. I'm just going to check, make sure she gets recognised in the storage manager. So double click on that. Like I said, it's 80% full at the moment, and I need to find the other hard drive. So 1, 2, 3 drives there. No spares, storage allocation, total capacity 17.2, blah blah blah, actions, add drive. Drive 4, there you go. Drive 4, so there she is. Oops. And click on next. So it's 10.91 terabytes. All the data on the newly added drive will be erased. And are you sure you wish to continue? Okay. So selected drive number 4, storage pool 1, action, expand the volume by adding drive, total capacity, blah blah blah, 27 terabytes. Apply. So this might take a few days. I'm not kidding you. It could take a very long time. So, but it is a way. There you go. So that is it. So that is all you have to do. So that's expanding. You can't go smaller. If you put a smaller drive in than what you've already got in there, will not work. Has to be either equal or bigger. I've gone for bigger because obviously eventually I want to change them all out to bigger drives to get more storage, which makes sense. You know, maybe 14, 16 terabytes per bay, but that would be for the future, not now. So with that, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you like this sort of content, please subscribe. It's free, it doesn't cost you any money, it's absolutely free for you to join. On this channel we like to do, you know, tech stuff, and we also like to do live stream, normally slots, gaming, you know, slot machines online, stuff like that. And that's it. So I'm just going to wait, you know, I can still use it while it's doing that. It's going, like I said, it's going to take maybe a few days for this to sort itself out. I don't know. I reckon probably a week while it gets itself ready. But I will let you know at the end of the video how long it actually took. So it's Sunday today, to 29th of the 11th. We will see how long it takes. I have another component coming. I thought it was going to turn up today, but it's not going to be here till Tuesday, which is MV, or an M.2 to you, NVMe, yeah, M.2. That is coming Tuesday, and that will also be going in there to add for cache. So that will help that along as well, make things a lot faster and a lot more smoother. So with that, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Didn't, give me a thumbs down, and please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.